Dejaric bored of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What? What is that, Teeth? What? I wasn't paying attention. Everybody, it's exact change only. Trying to make sure I'm not screwing this recording up. I think I may have. If you didn't hear what Atten said, he's just saying, thank God we're out of there. So, yeah, we just left the Telos Jedi Academy. We are now kind of out on our own, free to do what we want. T3 said something, and I'm just going to pretend I know what he said. What's that, T3? Timmy fell down a well? Timmy. Well, you know, we saved him the first time, but if he insists on falling down wells, we should just, you know, let him, you know, stew on it for a little bit. Have to learn from your mistakes. But, seriously, what the hell are you talking about? Whoa, do not use that language around me, young man. You are grounded. Wait, you downloaded her archives?
What is the machine saying?
He's saying he hates you. And you give him nightmares. And he also has Atris's archives. He's got a holo record this is gonna be awkward. I might as well show it. You guys enjoy. This is gonna get real meta, doing a recording of me, showing a recording of me. Man, that's like 16 walls to break. Meanwhile, in the past... We're on Coruscant. This is the Jedi Council. Right after the Mandalorian Wars.
Do you know why we have called you here?
Because you're an asshole. He called me here to... I came because I chose to, not because he summoned me. I mean, really. Does anybody at this point think Giza would do what anybody tells her to do? She wanted to be here. She chose to do this.
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
No, he didn't summon me.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
Wow. I really don't like Jedi. We're the guardians of the peace. You know how you guard peace? You prepare for war. You failed, Jedi. You are... I'm not saying Rian Johnson was right. That's not what I'm saying. But the Jedi are failures. Oh, man. What this game does correct in explaining why the Jedi are failures and what his movie fails to do, it's like night and day. This game does tell you about the failures of the Jedi Order. But it also... I won't spoil it, okay? I won't spoil it because that's later in the game, but yeah, sorry. Let's get back to it. Rian Johnson is a terrible, terrible writer. Who I think has some potential. I'm going to be fair. I'm not going to rip the guy a new asshole. He's a huge, huge jerk on Twitter. He's a big old dick. He likes to just shit on anybody who doesn't like his movies. But I think if he just worked a bit harder at what he did, he could be a good writer. That's all I'm going to say. I think he could do it if he just practiced more, but he doesn't. He's a self-admitted bad writer. He admits it. But sorry, I'm digressing. God, this game made me think of The Last Jedi, which we are the Last Jedi, and the Jedi here are failures. So, did he plagiarize this game? I wonder silently to myself. That's not what I'm saying. But yeah, the Mandalorians had to be stopped, or countless more would have died. That's true. Had Revan and the Revankists, that was the sect of Jedi that followed Revan to the war, if they hadn't stepped in, the Mandalorians would have absolutely destroyed the Republic. They did not stand a chance without the proper leadership.
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out, and so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
We feel that your true understanding of what happened at Malachor 5 will only happen in time, and it cannot happen here. near the battlegrounds where you fought.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Fine, take it. I don't want the damn thing. You all can eat a bag of dicks. Stupid, arrogant pricks.
Much defiance in that one.
You were correct, Kavar. When she was here, I felt it. It was as if she was not there. More like an echo.
Revan's influence has grown amongst the youngest of the Order. He speaks to their passions, not their sense. The war has touched them. Many of them have found themselves in the war against the Mandalorians.
It is as I feared, and I fear that we have played into the hands of the enemy.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. She has lost herself. She is no Jedi. She walked Revan's path, but she was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led
That's
Revan
what
to
she
choose
got
the
from
path he
this.
did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. She has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let her depart. She will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with her, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let her go because we must. Where she travels, she carries her destination with her.
Malachor 5 should have been her grave. You saw it in her walk, and in the Force. It was as if she was already dead.
No.
Wow.
Not death.
Okay.
Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing, and she cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told her the truth. A Jedi deserved to know.
No good would have come from it.
Oh,
even
you
if what
you shut
believed
your
was
face.
true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable.
I don't
on
like
two
him.
fronts.
Perhaps in many years we will call her before us and explain what happened to her, and how she may be healed. Until then, she must accept her journey.
But she may never discover the truth, and she will never know why we cast her out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Wow, what a bunch of spineless pricks.
Those Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Yeah. Thank you, T3. So they know what happened to me. They all do. Is that all there is? There must be more. This seems like something she'd say. She whoa, my thing freeze? Her head's not moving. Nope, it was just locked in for some reason. There we go, there's some natural body language. If you find anything else, let me know. Keep searching the archives for maybe more information. Don't you backsass me. No, Alexander, Atris has a list. Oh, really? Ugh. Ugh. Ah. Huh? Korriban. Yeah, we know where you are. Who the hell taught you this language? You need to... You've been playing too much Xbox, talking to just a bunch of teenagers and they're cursing. Stop corrupting my T3 unit. I knew all those Jedi Masters. Those were the Jedi at my council. Those are the They are fools.
A strange coincidence.
It's not a
It is no
coincidence.
coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Oh man. Did I say we forget the Jedi and go right for the Sith? Those Jedi know what happened to me. Do we really care? Yeah, kinda. Do we need their help? I really don't think we do. I say we find somewhere to hide for now. No, we're not cowards. Yeah, let's go right for the Sith. Let's just go right for the throat.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a lightsaber anymore?
Because, when it was taken from me.
That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that. I knew that, too. You didn't have to tell me that I knew that, because I already knew that. The hell's wrong? You think I'm afraid? Think I can't do it?
I don't know, General, but
What?
Whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete.
I mean, I've got my guns. I don't really need your stupid lightsaber, but, you know, let's say I did, alright? Just hypothetically, well, how would I start?
I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need.
Really? It's really weird that I wouldn't know that myself. Not that I don't know that. I know what I need, but, just in case I didn't, though, you know, in a fantasy world where Jedi don't know how to build their own lightsabers, what would I need?
We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common.
It's okay, Disney actually expands on that a lot, and it's terrible.
You, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable.
For the last time, no.
What's going on here?
Because you're programmed to force your opponent to go first, and nothing will convince me the computer doesn't cheat. Even if I didn't have to go first and somehow I didn't suspect you of counting cards, I still wouldn't play with a trash compactor.
Whoa, whoa, let's watch the language here, Atten.
Yeah? How many credits? Got a minute?
I'm a little busy here. What is it?
You
Won't
will
take more
answer
than a
him,
minute.
Beodur.
Alright, I'll work while you talk.
Look, your friend, the Jedi, you know her from way back, don't you? How much do you know about her, really?
Her? You mean the general? Yeah, during the war. If that's what you mean by way back. Can't say I know too much about her, though.
Better than anyone else on this ship. Just give me your opinion, okay? And don't laugh.
What?
I'm trying to work here, Atten.
I was just wondering if you thought maybe she and I might...
You're being serious.
You said you wouldn't laugh.
You are being serious.
Oh,
Atten,
man.
She was a general. I was just a tech. Your guess is about as good as mine.
Well, what's
Well-
your guess then?
At least
I'm
you
getting
know
back
your
to work.
place, Beodur.
Hey! I'm being serious here.
I don't like you still, but at least you know your place. I can respect that you know your boundaries, even though you still annoy the hell out of me.
You're laughing at me? I'll put you on the scrap heap, you walking tin can.
I mean, I'll laugh at you too, Atten.
All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe.
Yeah.
Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances.
No, he's fine. He just needs to be
I know
grounded.
that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too.
What the hell's going on here?
What was that? That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior.
Oh, maybe. Maybe you should leave him alone.
I am not pushing you around. I just wanted to see if there was anything I could do to upgrade your functionality.
That sounds like it'd be a... No? Fine, I'm sure he probably knows what he's doing.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Good. Now let's get started.
Wow, could you say that any creepier?
You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it looks like you've been through a lot.
He looks like Shrek. He looks like a white Shrek with horns.
Oh,
This is
man.
my
I'm all
swamp.
done with you. If anything comes loose, let me know and I'll put it back
That
in
was
place.
terrible. I won't do that again. I can't do a Mike Myers impersonation. But hey, the bright side is T3 has received a permanent boost to some crap, so that's wonderful. Whoa, are we done? Did we do it all? Sweet, we did it. We can walk around. Let's okay, what is he missing? Or initially, yeah, we'll do that. What is he missing? A number of critical parts. Okay. What else is missing? Droid chassis and the droid processor. I think we can buy those. T3 found a hollow recording of the Lost Jedi. Wonderful. We can craft a lightsaber. Just have to talk to the jackass to get it done. Let's go talk to the crew. Good morning, crusty crew. Hey, Kreia.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
I need you to train me.
Very well. What is it that drives you?
I want to build a
The
lightsaber.
knowledge has already been imparted to you. Upon our journey, the pieces shall fall into place.
I want you to teach me about the
Very
Force.
well. What is it that drives you?
I want you to teach me how to build a lightsaber. You teach me any lightsaber forms?
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho, the simplest of the forms, return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned.
Muscle
Others
memory.
may come with time, with experience.
Okay. Can you tell me about the Shicho style?
It is simple, and its simplicity is strength. It allows focus, a slightly improved chance of connecting with one's opponent. It has no other advantages or disadvantages. It is an effective form to fall back on when no other form will do. Others may come with time, with experience.
This game really laid the foundation for the 7 forms of lightsaber combat that are fairly prevalent in the expanded lore that came after this game. But yeah, back in 2004, this game
Ask, and I will answer.
set down that bedrock for it to be built off of, and really it's kind of remained the same. It's pretty cool. Did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
Oh god, yeah. She was very, very rude. I would not give her 5 stars.
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the
Oh,
ancient
okay.
mysteries.
That's kind of cool.
Always there were more questions.
Right, I can
One
imagine.
quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You responsible? You trained Revan?
You have already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this
Hey,
any
no,
longer.
no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't melt my brain, okay? Don't do anything crazy. I'm sorry, I went a little too far. You know, can I get you a drink? Okay, maybe a snack.
Ask, and I will answer.
Are you a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither,
Oh,
and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
fair enough. Then, what were you?
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now?
Wait.
There is only so much comfort in
Whoa,
knowing
whoa,
such
whoa.
things, and it is not who I am now.
That was a lot to take in, and yeah, I think everybody here wants to. Yeah, I don't know. Let's.
Hey everybody, it's Exact Change Only. My recording software refused to pick up the cutscene again, so I'm going to link down in the description below the cutscene that it refused to record. And I apologize for the inconvenience here. Just go ahead and pause the video, check that out, come back, and we'll pick it up from there. Thank you for your patience, and I'll see you guys when you get back.
I desire. In you all my hopes rest. For the future, for the Force.
There's a cutscene. Stupid me fell into a cutscene. So, we learned in that cutscene you didn't see that she trained Darth Sion and this other Sith, apparently. Yeah. I wish I'd been able to get that cutscene because that was really cool. But it's all pre-rendered. And it's all compressed, and my recording software, for some reason, just does not pick it up. That is the stupidest thing ever. I don't understand why it doesn't, but, wow, that was... I'll see if I can find a link to the video, and I'll put it in the description of this one, so you can see what she said.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Hey! Wow, we got experience for that. That's great. Yeah, so I was not expecting that to cut out like that. That is frustrating. This is going to take forever to upload. Gotta cut it all together and then do some stuff. Man, that was cool and frustrating, and I learned a lot. And like I said, I'll find that cutscene. I'm sure someone else has properly recorded it, and I'll just put a link in the description or a pinned comment or something, and you guys can check it out. It's very insightful. She basically trained the Sith that are coming to kill us, so that's great. Let's see if we can talk to Atten. That sounds fun. Space.